Shall I go to the door on the left or on the right? You know what? We had some fun adventures with the door on the right, so let's continue going to the right. Just kidding. Let's go to one on the left. Hello everyone and welcome back
to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
The Stanley Parable. And there's still a few things that I have yet to explore in this game because I don't think we have explored everything. If I recall correctly, there's...
Here's the door, just go.
Oh, okay. There's a secret passageway somewhere in here that allows us to take a different path. I think it is after here, if I remember correctly. There's a wall that says escape, like on the first time we actually played through this game. Right before the mind control facilities. So what I want to do is actually go through the path that says escape and see what's ending, see whether it will give us a different ending or not.
Facility.
This is what I'm talking about. You see this where escape thing here. Yeah, I'm going to go through there.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
I'm sorry, what? Shall I just go back? Okay. Okay, I think I'm just going to go back because having to face death isn't such a great idea.
But of course, Stanley thought better of it and realized he simply had too much to live for.
Of course, let's just go to the escape route.
Nope, still on board with death?
Nah, let's not. Just kidding, let's go back in here. Okay, we're actually going to follow through here this time. And let's see, will we actually meet our death? How will we meet our death is a real question.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
No, I want to embrace the sweet relief of death.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Of course I am. Why else do you think I'm going forward? What the heck is that? What is this? Oh, I just jumped off somewhere. And we are back in another level transition. Okay. Now this is interesting. Is it actually going to lead us to our death though is the question. Probably not. Maybe here lies the real truth. Oh wow, look at that. We didn't die. Although I must ask, what is this?
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man.
Okay, let's save the game here first so that we can come back to it later. There we go.
So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Yeah, farewell. What happens if I get crushed here though, for real? Eh?
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Now hold the phone, that didn't kill me. I'm sorry, what? I mean, forgetting the fact that this game have no jumping, so I can't pick this up for obvious reasons. And there's also no flashlights here. I'm sorry, what?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Yeah, what am I supposed to accomplish here? Now hang on a second, this doesn't seem right. Oh.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
What? Hang on, I've seen all these paintings before in all the previous episodes. Is this just a collection of sprites of everything? Holy shit! This is like a museum of the game. Wow. Office layouts. Can you read this properly? God damn it! The resolution sucks here. This blueprint shows the office from the beginning of the game. The path from Stanley's office to the two doors that was the first part of the game that was built. Okay, so this is definitely what's it? This is like a developer's commentary of this game. Sections have been added and altered throughout development through the core layout, though the core layout remains almost identical to the first iteration. So, hang on, this blueprint, is it the first iteration? I can't tell. This is obviously Stanley's office, that much I can tell. And this part I recognize. And then, we still can't jump here. The two doors, alright. Let's see here. Corridor. The pacing of this opening section was important to get right. This corridor has been moved and altered to make sure the player reaches the two doors in a good time. Alright. That's good to know. The set of two doors was the very first concrete piece of the Stanley Parables design. Once this room was created, the rest of the game emerged as an extension of it, an exploration of the contradiction this room holds. That was more confusing than I expected. And what's this? A regular office? Like, okay. Okay, so this is just the door of the office. Let's see, button sounds. A selection of the sounds used throughout the game when buttons are pressed. Each sound is a mix of keyboard stroke and a synthesized tone. Nice. Oh, wall of credits. We have seen this already in the true ending of this game. Office computers. So, yeah, these are just models of computers and another model of a filing cabinet. I like how this is designed in the shape of a museum. Like, this is how the game is going to be memorialized. Boss's office. Screens from the development of the boss's office. So, the first one here is the white room. Second one is painted red. And third one is I can't tell. My god. Office clock. I'm not sure why they need to memorialize that. Ooh, what's in here? Couch. Employees lounge. The underground. An early version of the underground picture in the game. Ooh, okay, this is definitely different from what we've seen. And what is this? Narration outtakes. Kevin Brighting, the voice of the narrator, recorded dialogue for the entire game roughly 3 separate times over the 2 years of development. Holy heck, that's a lot. These are clips from the early takes that were not used in the final game. Wow, that is impressive, the amount of work that went into the narrator's voice. Alright, is there anywhere else that we can explore in the museum though? I'm pretty sure I saw a corridor on the other end. Oh wait, we haven't actually walked up here, didn't we? What's this? Oh, the freedom ending. This is the ending that the game wants us to get, right? Very first iteration of the ending, which was in alpha. Fair enough. And what's this? Countdown desk. One of the desks from an early version of the countdown ending. So this is the spoilers. This is an ending that I don't think we have gotten yet. I think so anyway, because I don't recognize this. And the countdown room. I have no idea where this is. And this is an elevator. Monitor room elevator. For a time, the elevator in the monitor room could go up or down with the freedom above and the countdown below. We abandoned this when players found it too difficult to remember what was up and what was down, and placed the two endings together instead. Alright, that's fair enough. And I think this just... I'm going to explore this a part later. Oh, okay, this is another Freedom ending. This is the Freedom ending as it is in beta. Okay, I still like the ending from the official release. I think that is the best in terms of design. And this is the Destroyed Office, right? Game design mockup. This is a level that William, the level designer, sent Davey, the writer, as a kind of audition piece. The strength of this level got William hired to design the full game. Though much of the environment has changed, the basic layout from this mockup is still in the game. Not gonna lie, this is pretty impressive. And speaking of impressive, this virtual museum itself is kind of impressive, isn't it? Okay, what? Any explanation for what this is? Stanley's office. From left to right, the evolution of Stanley's office over time. The first was created in November 11, the second in March 12, and the third in Feb 13. Alright, so as you can see, it's gotten kind of more complex over time to really put the message that he is just a regular office worker, I suppose. Like, it really hammers home that message, which I suppose I can enjoy. What is this? Narrator emails. After the second trailer we sent out, we asked people to email the narrator for questions. While we had initially planned to use these in further promotional materials, we never found the perfect use for them. Here are a selection of those emails. So, okay, I'm not controlling whether I can click left or right. I definitely can't control, but wow. Are you gay? Hilarious. That was before LGBTQ issues was widespread in the US at least. These are the screenshots of the Stanley Parable HD remix. What? Okay, I'm just confused. Greenlight. Oh yeah, because Valve Greenlight used to be a thing, and I suppose it went through Greenlight. I'm not going to read that. You can read it. You can pause the video and read that if you want. Maintenance room, an early version of the maintenance room. Wait, this is the. Oh, so this is the. What the room is called when we take the door to the right and we change our mind to go to the door on the left, and we have circled through the whole room. Okay, but there's still one more thing, right? Before we go off, there's this extra dark room that just says the Stanley Parable at the other end of it, isn't there? And I wonder what is true there. Is it here? Yeah, it's true here.
Oh, look at these two.
Hang on.
How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
This is just an off switch. Does this wait, if I flip the switch off, does it just close the game or does it restart?
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail.
We're back here.
Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path.
Okay, let's save this game first. Okay, let's just click new save game. Let's just check. Okay, it's there.
Stop now. It'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
No. Okay, we're dead. Okay, so the narrator wasn't lying when he said that this ending is going to lead us to our death. And, wow. Okay. I am confused by that ending. I know this is an ending, but I'm still confused as to the overarching story. Does the museum area, the area that I've been in throughout this entire video, does it diegetically exist in our world? Diegetically exist means that it exists in the same world as this thing. Like, the narrator exists in this world and we can hear it, we can understand it, but does it actually exist? And seems like we can pause the game, but I'm not sure, because the entire museum scene, I can't tell whether it diegetically exists within the game or not. But I do really enjoy the so-called developers commentary. It's not really a commentary, but developer showcase more of like how this game is really made. I mean, this really was an apt use of a museum to show that, but I don't think I can do anything else here. So let's restart the game again. And I'm pretty sure there's other endings to behold. Well, I know that there's at least one other ending that we still need to go through.
The meeting room. Yes, that's where everyone would be. Stanley just needed to get to the meeting room, and from then on, he would never be alone ever again.
Wow, the narrator is seriously infuriated with us, but there's still one more ending we have yet to go through.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
And I believe that is a countdown ending that was a spoiler that I don't think I've gone through before, and I think I know how to get that. There's at least one more video of this coming out. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in that next video.